Hello, I hope everybody's safe and healthy as we go through this time together. Before all this crisis came in front of us, Justin, my son was talking, and we started doing our little sports thing that we're doing right now, the stories and stuff like that. And I have a story that we know that's I like to tell, okay, and just have some fun with it, and some laughs and some thought. And I'll read some of it, and then I'll take a break and give you some read between the lines stuff. As a child born July 8, 1955, on Syracuse University campus at Memorial Hospital on Irving Avenue, and living in pioneer homes down the street, 100 Radisson Court, just down the street from Wilson Park. That was my first home, my first apartment that they brought me from the hospital to. I was always told that my eyes wide when, we could hear the crowd cheer from nearby Archbold Stadium. My first live attendance at this thing called football was at a very young age. As we moved around the pioneer homes at different apartments, the last being 318 Renwick Avenue in the early 1960s, I knew I dreamed of being a part of that environment that I was hearing. Moving to 327 Baker Ave, playing sports in the street with family and friends was an everyday activity. Going to Syracuse football games was a continued must-do during the fall. Sneaking into the games by some clever ways was a must. Now, some of them clever ways was, there was bars there, and we were so thin that we used to go up and climb up on the wall, and we could slide in through the bars, okay? That was one way we got it. But we also, guys from my neighborhood, and we played for like Kirk Park Colts and even into the Roosevelt days, and then our neighborhood from Baker Ave area. We used to go up there after we played games of football on Saturday. Most of my games was like 8:30 around that time. And we had our game, we went up there with our jersey on, went up there, people gave us tickets. Okay, sometimes so we sold the tickets. Okay? We sell the tickets, have a couple dollars in our pocket, and then sneak in. That was one way we snuck in. But there were a couple of times when we snuck in, when we talk about different ways. The band used to play, and it's almost still where the tunnel is right now. The band used to play back in the 60s and stuff like that. And boom, boom, they come off from like the Lawrence Hall or Sattler Hall area over there, and we're coming from the west through the tunnel from the south side. And they go through, and we used to get in the middle of them. And we smart and duck down, okay? And we get in through that tunnel that way too, so that's just, and then some of the security seen us sometimes, but we're gone. It wasn't a dome, it wasn't even close, we was in the game. Okay, so that just to throw that out there. From the street to Kirk Park, Roosevelt Junior High School, and Nottingham High School, my football talents became better and better each year. So I had good coaches, teammates, friends, who were part of this lifetime dream that I continue to have. Going to Syracuse University as a student athlete and play some football. Being recruited my senior year, 73, 74, by a few colleges, including Syracuse, that dream was becoming a reality. During this long journey of being recruited, my dream became a very, very close reality. It was a few colleges I visited, but my dream was always Syracuse. And it was, then Boston College, came around. And they were, I hadn't been signed yet. And the staff hasn't told me was signed yet either. I believe Tom Coughlin was one of the last to sign as a staff member. And I was one of the last to sign at the end of the recruiting process. Getting to this point, it was a very, very close to reality. Signing a letter of intent in the February, March area of 1974 I became a Syracuse Orangeman. By that letter of intent, I was committed. They offered me a scholarship, and I signed it. That was I was on the field yet. I was still in high school, but that sealed the deal. That made me become an Orangeman. As a member of the first recruiting class now, and I was the lone local athlete signed as a quarterback out of Nottingham by first-year coach Frank Maloney. Although there were some ups and downs, injuries, disagreements during my time as a Lord Orangeman, I would not trade it for anything. Okay. The lifetime memories I've had with teammates, I can go on and leave nobody out. There's some significant teammates, and we're going to reach out with them through this program. Justin will reach out to some of them, and get their stories. It's campus life, the education, to name a few. This lifetime dream would not have happened if Coach Maloney did not sign me with that letter of intent in the winter of 1974. Having Coach Tom Coughlin as my position coach during the fall of 1974, I'd like to thank him also, because I learned a lot from him. Even though boy was a little hectic over 45 years ago. And when we also learned from Coach Coughlin, and it had to be his thing, the 5-minute rule there, because some of us was early. It was like 2:55, and we got out, we letting out each other. I think it was like Parents Weekend or something. And ran in there, and the door was shutting. And people in my hand actually hit the door. Now I'm gonna show you something I never showed nobody. Okay, this finger here is what the door was shut on me when I tried to open the door. It was shutting. Okay, guys, okay, get it, Carm. And I went to grab it, and the door shut on me and bent my finger, man. And that was that 5-minute rule. A lot of us, about 25 or 30 of us, during that time, had penalty on all of us, because we couldn't make it into the room. The door was locked. They locked the door. Okay, and everybody was early, but what the hell, it's only 2:55, but somebody must have been coughing, who 20, put the clock, 5 minutes back, or whatever the hell, what do you call it? Ahead, what do you call it? Huh? Man, and it's, all I know was 2:55, whatever. We, a whole bunch of us didn't get in that room for that meeting that day. So after that, started Monday, the ones that were late for that meeting, it wasn't just me. It was a whole bunch of other people. We had to run, we had to crawl, we had to run some more, we had to crawl until it got dark. But that's just how, but we survived it, okay? I don't think too many people walked off the field or quit, So Coach Maloney, to conclude this, I would like to thank you, Coach Maloney, for making my dream come true. Frank Maloney's spirit was given to God. I am at peace, as far as, the relationship and sealing the deal with me. Thank you. And I say I love you, thank you, and may you rest in peace.